Hi everyone, Siege back here with another new episode. Today, this time for Forbidden West. Last time we were in this game, we were about to fight, I would call it a giant plesiosaurus. I saw it in a game with Dino Crisis 2, and I think that's what it's based on. Probably, not sure. So in this episode, we're off to battle that, and for our quest, we're off to complete finding Poseidon. So this might be a quick episode, but I think I might be able to do maybe one or two more episodes after this. So let's see how much time we have and until where we can push this episode. So yeah, onwards to battle is I think the words to say here. Yeah. Good. There are some minor enemies here, I think that.
There's left these machines behind.
Yep, like that one.
Deal with the big one first.
Don't have machine muscles, I guess, left. So. That snap more is mad. Yeah, very mad. That Snapmaw is mad. There you go. That burrower is dead. There's another one there. I suppose you have to kill that one as well. The Snapmaw is getting on my nerves, but this guy needs to die. Have to watch out for the other guy as well, not to get killed. He's trying to glitch through some structures, but he's not getting through. And this guy's dead as well. Ooh. Did he just advance that shot? I think he just did. Do I have... I don't think I have a weapon. Oh my god. I thought I was dead there.
Fire without ammo.
I think I'm dead. Well, not so. You hurt, sir? Snapmaw dead. Ooh, I had a quest with him. Oh, I'm glad he was part of the hunt. Okay, so let's look for the plesiosaurs, but before that, I think we need to refill our potions. Oh dear, we're down to 8 or 9. Any more potions to be had here? There's one. Think I see more. Good. Important. Thank you. There's more there. Let's try to save up some because this is gonna be a long boss fight, I suppose.
Fill my pouch with these later.
Where is the big guy? Yoo-hoo! Plesiosaurus! Okay, cutscene.
Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Hey, boy! It's a miracle!
There it is.
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Oh, they're gonna help us. Oh god. Time to kill.
Places, fellas. Get to that overhang.
That's all right.
Oh well. Mhm. Ouch.
Keep going.
Okay, let's activate power shots. Ouch. His neck is long and it's annoying. There you go. Got one part out. This water. Oh god. Oh god, I'm dead. Can I stay back a little more? Uh-huh. Okay, that's one part. Got that one as well. Think it's gonna jump. Or I think it wants to. Okay, he's dead. Okay, still has bellows right there. Oh god. Died twice already, this guy. Good. That sprinkler thing is annoying. Where is he? Ouch. Go up here. Almost dead.
Still in this fight. Down it goes!
There you go.
Aloy! Woo-hoo-hoo! You did it!
Tide Ripper's your name. Whew. Got that kill finally.
You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. We'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks.
Okay, good. That was fun. Killing that was exciting. Now, where were we going? I guess that door. Right? Yep, definitely that door.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. Time to bring it home.
But I see potions first. 2 of them to be exact. Okay. Now, where is Poseidon? Somewhere here. Probably down here.
Okay. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it.
There.
There. I should be able to use that console.
Maybe I should have killed it on the last episode. What do you think, guys? What's here? Hidden in the AC code, so someone must have inserted it via thermostat interface. Pretty funny, actually. You know that holo ad for the Cravemen review over at Vodka? Well, their loincloths disappeared. Went on for almost an hour before we shut it down. Chuckles aside, can't let it happen again. I've been over the environmental and holo systems and they look okay. On your ship, have a look at the water infiltration code. Hate to think that what might happen if those systems were compromised. Would be a lot worse than a few naked Neanderthals on the strip. Okay.
I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Good. Now we're off to run back to base, I guess.
Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system.
So what's gonna happen now?
Must have headed back up top. All the embers they could carry,
Oh, everything's lighted up. Pretty nice, I would say. I think that's what you call Caesar's Palace. Haven't been to Vegas though, so not very familiar with what I'm seeing here. Pretty bright though. Guess it's here then. Oh, yeah. That's where I was supposed to go, I guess. Oh, yeah, I remember this place. This was where I was swimming into. Looks pretty different without the water. Hmm. This here? Here? Where am I supposed to go now? Hmm. How do I get up there? Oh, I see stairs. I see stairs over there. There you go. Think I read that already. It's all about Las Vegas. Okay.
Elevator. Moreland must have built this before the place flooded. Best of luck. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
Nice. It is working. The horse is still out there.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole city. That?
Show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
Huh, that's epic.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Good
This
bunch
delve
of lads.
is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. With all the ruins here, I might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I should be able to swim as deep as I want to. once I find a place with more water.
Let's try to pick up the drone. Because I think we have a little more than half an hour for this episode. So yeah, let's do something. Try to pick up a drone. It's a side quest, I know. Maybe I can use this spot. Nowhere. Oh god, that's pretty. How do I get to the drone then?
Maybe I can climb something to jump onto the drone.
There you go. Oh. You said jump onto the drone. What did you do, Aloy? Faster, faster, faster.
You're mine!
Got it. Okay, we got the drone, guys. Not that hard.
There.
Okay, got it.
I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base.
Good. Now we just have to get to the base. I see a nearby fire camp, so I'll take that instead. Somewhere here. There you go. Let's fast travel back to base. Quite far. Quite a long ways away. I guess here. Okay, give me a hot second, guys. I'll be right back.
Gonna be harder to see in the snow.
Okay, sorry about that quick wait. Let's go. Continue on with the story here. Probably some dialogues to be had here again. Let's hope it's not too long of a dialogue set.
I'm telling you, the old one.
Let's talk to Gaia here. But I'll
Aloy. I see you have recovered.
bring back
Poseidon.
one of the drones first.
Drone's reconnected now.
Okay. So what's happening?
An excellent choice.
Oh, it's... I guess it's background. It's background, I guess. Okay. Nice. At least I got one. I like it though. Pretty nice.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it.
Let's talk to Gaia here.
I'm back.
So I see what is on your mind.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating, and Apollo was tasked in disseminating. But unfortunate, all are
Pharaoh, huh?
understand. He appears to have been pathological.
All three of the missing functions have already served their or were. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining element, empowering my... Unfortunately, as we now know they are, attaining them in the short term is very likely.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Okay.
Correct.
Poseidon.
Were you able to make use of Poseidon?
Yes. Many rivers, streams, and lakes associated with the regional watershed have been detoxified. As a result, red algae growth levels have seen a marked decline. According to my data, however, it appears a localized occurrence of red algae continues to persist near the coast.
Maybe I'll look into it when I can.
Burning Shores.
So, Poseidon spent the last 20 years hiding out in Las Vegas. From the data I found, it seems the city had an advanced water reclamation system. Is that why Poseidon went there?
Most likely. In an effort to protect itself, Poseidon sought out a safe harbor where it could access water supply functions. There, buried and encased in a protective dome, it could guard against any threats.
Like 3 Oseram showmen?
I suspect that was not the first time it felt the need to repel trespassers.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So you could build an army of machines. Attack the Zeniths and take them out.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So you could build an army of machines. Attack the Zeniths and take them out.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build and command such an army. Given the nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Beta believes the Zeniths want to use the terraforming system to wipe out life on Earth. Start over. So they can build it how they want.
Further supporting our hypothesis.
But why? Given their technology, they could wipe out the tribes of the world by easier means. And if they're the same people who left Earth 1,000 years ago, wouldn't they want the biosphere to be as it was?
It is likely they adjusted to different planetary conditions in their colony on Sirius. They may be trying to recreate that environment here.
Turning Earth into a new Sirius. Their own personal playground. So the Zeniths are the same people who left Earth. Physically immortal. How'd they figure it out?
From what we know of far Zenith, it is plausible that prominent geneticists and engineers were offered a place aboard the Odyssey in exchange for their expertise. Given enough time, technology, and resources, any challenge can be overcome.
Like how Minerva eventually generated the deactivation codes for the Pharaoh Plague.
Exactly.
The Zeniths. Gerard, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. Beta said they were some of the most powerful people on Earth. Do you know anything about them?
Unfortunately, no. My personal database is limited to those who worked on Zero Dawn. Additionally, it appears Far Zenith was quite secretive about their members. Only one, Oswald Dalgard, was ever publicly known.
Right. He was the spokesperson back at their old launch facility.
What we can conclude from your and Beta's experiences is that the Zeniths are ruthless in pursuit of their goal. To protect life on Earth, they must be stopped.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
A signal that precise would require thorough knowledge of the system. How could the Zeniths know that?
From the records on your focus, it appears Far Zenith had an informant during the development of Zero Dawn.
Hank Shaw. He was supposed to steal a copy of the system for Far Zenith, but Elizabeth and Travis Tate caught him first.
Yes. It is likely Far Zenith acquired knowledge on the systems designed through him, despite his failure.
So from what Beta told me, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
So there's a few people here now, and they're learning. All about you, the ancient world. Almost like what was supposed to happen before Apollo was purged.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database was catastrophic, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him quite somber.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene, to allow him to process this on his own terms.
So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye on conditions outside?
Yes. From here, the facility's operators would have been able to observe weather and machine activity in real time. It may be possible to restore more of this room's functionality, should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout. When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths at their core have proven to be exceptional survivalists. Faced with overwhelming odds of extinction, they chose to flee.
Even still, what he achieved. Water to the wasteland, an entire city brought back to life. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for someone to come along and wake it up. When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising. See you later, Gaia.
Until next time, Aloy.
Okay, so that dialogue part is gone. Let's talk to Varl and possibly initiate the next chain of our quest. He did say he was going to try to talk to Beta when we were out.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough. And then, one day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
Tilda.
What else can you tell us about Tilda? She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. They didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted. So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't, okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is.
When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters.
Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath. Oh, looks like I can open that door now. The snowfall's blanketing the land.